Finding heaven through hell. Hell is often imagined as a place of fire and torment, a destination for those who have lived in opposition to divine will. A more profound perspective is that hell is not a distant realm, but a state of being, a condition of the soul, rather than the physical location. Hi friends, I'm Scott, and I welcome you to be one with me as we journey together to be the best we can. When we experience deep down, deep suffering, guilt, regret, or separation from love, we're already living in a form of hell. It manifests in our minds and hearts and shaped by choices we make and the energy we cultivate in our lives. Understanding this shifts the focus from external punishment to inner transformation. Many spiritual traditions teach that suffering arises from attachment, ignorance, and disconnection from our true nature. And when we act out of fear, resentment, or selfishness, we create suffering for ourselves and others, reinforcing the illusion of separation from love and wholeness. The self-imposed state of suffering is akin to hell. It's a prison of our own making. Instead of a fiery pit, hell is the heaviness of a heart burdened with anger, shame, and unhealed wounds. The more we resist love, forgiveness, and acceptance, the deeper we sink into suffering. If hell is a state of being, then it's also fluid, not fixed. Yeah. Just as one can descend into suffering through choices and perspectives, one can also ascend out of it. Healing awareness and spiritual practice offer a pathway to liberation. When we choose love over fear, forgiveness over resentment, and presence over dissatisfaction, we shift our state of being. The process of awakening is like walking out of the darkness into light, realizing that hell was never an eternal sentence, but a reflection of our inner world. This perspective also reframes the idea of salvation. Rather than seeking escape from a future hell, we're called to awaken from the hell we create in the present. Many people live in torment not because of external forces, but because of unresolved pain, destructive habits, or limiting beliefs. True salvation comes from inner work, learning to release suffering, cultivate compassion, and realign with the divine flow of life. No external judgment is needed, only the recognition that we have the power to shift our reality through conscious choice. Ultimately, hell is a teacher. It reveals to us the consequences of unconscious living, showing us where we're out of alignment with love and truth. And it's not a punishment, but an invitation to change. When we view hell as a state of being rather than a final destination, we reclaim our agency in shaping our experience. We're not doomed to suffer forever. We're simply given the opportunity to awaken. And in that awakening, hell dissolves, revealing the peace and wholeness that have always been waiting beneath the illusion of separation. When we escape hell, we find heaven. Heaven is often envisioned as a distant paradise, a reward granted after death to those who have lived virtuously. Yet, what if heaven is not far off place, but a state of being that we can experience here and now? Just as hell is a condition of suffering created by fear, separation, and resistance, heaven can be understood as a state of harmony, love, and presence. The key lies in our perception and our alignment with the energy of life itself. In the dance of duality, light and dark, joy and sorrow, expansion and contraction, we have the power to shift our awareness and create heaven on earth. When we embrace the gratitude, compassion, and connection, we awaken to the realization that heaven is not a destination, but a way of being. And at its core, heaven is a state of deep peace and wholeness. But it does not exist in isolation from suffering. The dual nature of existence means that joy and pain, love and loss, peace and turmoil are all woven together into the fabric of life. Heaven is not the absence of hardship, but the ability to see through it to the deeper reality of love and interconnectedness. It's the recognition that even in moments of struggle, there is beauty, growth, and transformation. Without darkness, we would not know light. Without sorrow, we would not fully appreciate joy. But embracing both sides of duality, we transcend suffering. Yeah. Not by eliminating it, but by understanding its role in our evolution. Heaven on earth is not a static state, but a dynamic experience that we create through our choices and awareness. It's found in the stillness of nature, the laughter of loved ones, and the beauty of a sunrise, and the warmth of human connection, and the sound of a rooster in your videos. These moments of transcendence remind us of sacredness woven into everyday life. However, if we cling to them or try to escape the contrasting experiences of pain and uncertainty, we fall back into the illusion of separation. True peace comes from surrendering to the flow of existence, knowing that both joy and sorrow serve as purpose in our spiritual journey. Heaven is not about avoiding difficulty, but about meeting it with love, presence, and trust. The interplay of duality means that we can fall into the suffering of hell. We can also rise to the grace of heaven. This shift does not require perfection, only awareness. When we choose to see the world through the lens of love rather than fear, we transform our reality. Through the practices like meditation, gratitude, selfless service, we train ourselves to dwell in a higher state of consciousness. Heaven is not something given to us after death. It is something we create by the way we perceive the way we love and the way we navigate the inevitable contrasts of life. By honoring both the light and the shadow, we step into a more complete and awakened existence. In the end, heaven on earth is not an escape from reality, but a deeper embrace of it. It is the realization that paradise is not a place, but a way of seeing, a choice we make in every moment. The duality of life does not diminish its beauty. It enhances it, giving depth and meaning to our experiences. When we awaken to this truth, we no longer resist the natural ebb and flow of existence. We move with it, trusting that love is the foundation of all things. In this space of trust and awareness, heaven is not something we seek. It is something we become. Help get this message to others. Subscribe to this channel. Like this video, and let me know in the comments about your views on ascending from hell. For more content on mind, body, and spirit, visit beonewithme.com. Check out one of these videos, and more is coming from the heart for the soul. And remember, a smile can make someone stay. The right words can change their life. And I love you. Be you. Be one with me.